Okay, so I'm gonna make a quick response video because I have to take my wife to get her chemotherapy treatment. And obviously, we cannot make a long video here. So I just want to make a quick, short, and sweet video. I only watched about half of Chad Clifford's video. The guy is such an idiot. He's so like ugly. He's so boring the way he speaks that I was actually falling asleep, and my wife was like, "Please don't fall asleep because you have to drive me to get my chemotherapy treatment." Um, so I think I watched only about 4 minutes of the video. I was falling asleep. The first thing he says is this. Okay, he says that I'm a beggar for money. He says that it doesn't make sense that you're claiming to have so much money yet you're begging for money. What Chad doesn't understand, and what I don't know, I think most of all of these haters don't understand, is this is for a good cause. This is not for me. I am trying to do something good. Good. But the thing is, what Chad doesn't understand is I'm not registered as a 501c charity yet. I'm not registered. So I can't go out right now and say donate money that will be used for breast cancer awareness. I can't do that because that's illegal. I can't do that. So what I am doing, which is legal, you understand, is offering, okay, for $5 a week of piano lessons guidance, meaning I will provide you with free piano lessons. Okay. And I will be like your mentor, your teacher. You could ask me questions. If there are things you're confused about, I'll answer your questions. I'll explain it thoroughly to you. I'll make it so simple that a 6-year-old can understand it. Okay. So in other words, you're not on these super chats. You're not giving money for breast cancer. I must have made this clear, Jen, how many times already? A million times?
Yeah.
Okay. You're not giving money to breast cancer awareness. It is for piano lessons guidance. 1 week, you could call me on the phone. I will answer your questions. I will talk you through it. Another thing is because I'm a clown, I'm giving all of these haters an opportunity to make a fool out of me. So for like $5 or a couple of bucks, they can say something funny. Richie, shave half your face, shave a part of your chest, like something funny, something to make a fool out of me. I'm willing to do that. I'm not willing to drink Drano like these haters told me. They told me to drink Drano. I'm not willing to do that. Not willing to kill myself. But something funny, like I'll give you an example. The guy Red Cloud. Okay, the Strong Ape, AMC Ape, he gave me a $20 donation. He said, put on your Hooters outfit and like dance around for me. I did it. I did it. He gave me $20. I put my Hooters outfit on. Now, here's another example. The guy Mike's Loves Cats, who, by the way, he loves my wife. He does, Jennifer. He loves you. He says, I wish her the best of health. No, he says, I wish her the best. He's a nurse. He's a nurse.
I love nurses. I
And he
have the
says,
highest respect for nurses.
And he says, I wish your wife the best. He made a whole bunch of donations. Tommy's Touch loves us. He made a bunch of donations. John Nito made a $60 donation. Okay, I could go on and on and on. So now, but now the question is, what are they donating for? In some cases, it's because they love my wife. Now that's their prerogative. Listen to me. If they want to donate to assist my wife because she has stage 4 breast cancer, and that's their prerogative. That's no different than GoFundMe. That's no different than GoFundMe. If they want to give my wife a donation to help her with anything, her lifestyle, everything she's going through in terms of whatever she has to do to benefit her life, to live a more healthier life, that is their prerogative. Okay, so that is what the super chats are for. But ultimately, okay, I am saving money to one day incorporate a 501c charity. This is my dream. And to have breast cancer awareness events nationwide starting in Manhattan. So I don't consider that to be begging. Because do you consider that to be begging? That I want to do like a good cause. I want to help other women.
Yeah.
We want to help other women who will come to these events, okay, who will share stories, share experiences. Like, look, Jen, very quickly, tell them one of the breast cancer awareness, how great it was, how the women were crying and they hugged you and they were sharing stories with you. Just really quick.
Yeah, there was one time we did it at the bitter end in Manhattan, and there was, women came down. There was doctors
Doctors.
came down. That remember that doctor was promoting his book. He was a very nice guy. I think he was from Kansas or something. I don't know. But a very, very great group of people, and it was a lot of fun. There was music and
Everything, food,
drinks,
music, and they loved it. They
and
loved it, and
it
and the food was for a great
was
cause.
yeah.
A lot of people, women benefit. I gave this woman $500 in cash, and who had stage 4 breast cancer. She was crying her eyes out. She hugged me. She kissed me. She said I was the greatest person in the world. Chad says I'm a terrible human being.
Oh my
According to this
god.
woman, I was a great human being.
Okay, Chad.
Chad has a. This is probably a guy who. Chad Clifford is a guy who he walks past someone who's homeless on the street, and he probably laughs. Chad, when I see someone who's homeless, what do? I give the guy $50. I put it in his hand. I said, "Go, God
Oh my
bless
God.
you."
Do you know how many times we were in Atlantic City and we would be walking after we had dinner at Carmine's or one of those, really nice restaurants, and we had like, leftovers, this, that. And, homeless people would come up to us and they would say, ask us for money. They would even ask us for food, and we would give all
All the
our
leftover food,
leftovers to
$300 worth of food, I would give to
and do
someone who
you
was
know
homeless.
how happy these people were? I mean, it was just like they were crying.
Jen, how much money did I donate to the AMC Apes?
Oh my God.
Thousands.
Please,
Tell
please.
them.
Thousands
Tell
and
them how many
thousands
times. Tell
of
them
his
when we were at
own money.
Outbacks. Where I got the
was so
call.
pissed. No, I wasn't happy about it. I was not happy about it. Okay. And then he did those trivia things where it was like $100 for like Rocky trivia, this and that. I mean,
Well,
this
excuse me.
this was out
This is
of
why I stopped.
yeah.
I stopped because no matter how good I am, I keep getting hate and hate and hate.
Yeah.
I can't do it no more.
Nah.
Okay, I can't be transparent no more.
No.
Whatever I choose to do, I do. That's it. I do it for entertainment. Now, let's get to the nitty gritty. Because so this clears up, Chad, that I'm not begging for money. Look, Chad, would you consider? I'm going to give you 3 quick examples, and that's it. Would you consider Mr. Beast to be someone begging for money? Mr. Beast, okay. Mr. Beast is worth something like $60 million. He's one of the most successful YouTubers out there, right? Okay, yet he had a charity where he wanted to plant 20 million trees all around the country, and he asked for donations. And one of the donations was from Elon Musk. He got $1 million. Okay, now here's another one. Bill and the Melinda Gates Foundation. Okay, Bill Gates, do you consider him a beggar for money? He has a 501c charity, and he asks corporations to give him money every single day. Donald Trump. Now, I think, hold on a second. I think Donald Trump, I think Chad Clifford is a Republican. I could be wrong, but I think that he supports Donald Trump. Didn't Donald Trump say, I am going to fund my own election? I don't want contributions. I don't want money from nobody. And then suddenly he changed his mind. He said he was going to self-fund his campaign. Then it turned into he accepted $5 donations from people, $10 donations, 20. And now this is a guy who said he's one of the richest men on the planet.
Yeah.
He
so
says he's
what?
worth, hold on, he
Go
says he's
figure.
worth $10 billion or more, he
So
says.
how's that
But yeah,
gonna
no,
fit?
but the thing I'm saying, he said he was going to self-fund his campaign, but then he realized how expensive it is to run for president. You could spend like $1 billion. Okay, so Donald Trump's smart. He's like, nah, you know what? I'm not self-funding my campaign anymore. So he started accepting $5, $10, $20. So is Donald Trump a beggar? Is Bill Gates a beggar? Is Mr. Beast a beggar? No, because why? They're doing something that's good. Don't you understand? Donald Trump became the president of the United States. He helped Americans. He helped make America great again, right? He did a good thing. If you believe in Donald Trump, okay? Okay, Mr. Beast, okay, helped the environment. He saved trees. He did a good thing. Bill Gates, Melinda Gates, they're donating now $1 billion for mathematics. Okay. I mean, plus he donates all kinds of other things, but to make mathematics a more of a priority subject in the schools. Okay, it's donating $1 billion. Okay, but once again, it's not his money; it's his foundation's money. It's his foundation's money that he got money from donors. So the question is, Chad Clifford, are these people beggars? No, because they're doing something, even though they're super rich, they're super, super rich, they're doing something good. It's the same exact situation with me.
Crazy.
Am I rich? No. I'm not rich. But do I live a pretty good life? I think so. I think that I'm living a good life. I make my own hours. I don't work like you. I'm not a workhorse.
I mean, you
Okay.
have a lot of time on your hands,
No, no, no.
Chad,
I
for
mean,
being
but
such
let's face the
a hard
facts.
worker there.
You
You're constantly watching all these videos,
No, no, no.
commenting on
But the
everyone's
point is this.
videos.
The point is that I have the luxury that I could stay with my family. I could eat out every night. I could do whatever I want. I have a beautiful house. I have a beautiful family. So I'm okay. So now I'm not sure if you exactly know what the bet was because I said it to you on the live stream. So I didn't listen, like I said, I didn't listen to his whole video. I'm ending it in 1 minute. I didn't listen to the whole video. Chad claims that I'm not really, I guess it's not that I'm rich, but he's kind of making it like I'm poor. He said like I don't have his exact comment was I remember something like I don't have $25,000. That's what he said. He goes, "You
Oh
don't
my.
have $25,000." Okay. So it's not that I just want to clarify. It's not that I'm rich. It's not that I'm rich, but I am definitely not struggling. Okay,
Oh my.
so here is the bet, and I don't know if he understands it. I will show you that the how it's my house. Look, stop with this bullshit that it's my mother's
I
house.
know. Oh my
I am
God, it's
power
so
of attorney over the home. That's it. I'm power of attorney. I got to show there's over 200,000 in equity in the home. I believe it's close to 300,000 to be honest, but I got to show, okay, that, listen to me, are you ready? There is a trust set up for my family, okay? I got to show that there is a letter right now from my wife's attorney, listen to this one, that she's receiving up to $1 million. Okay, so now the reason why I take credit for the house, can I tell you why I take credit for the house? Look, I don't want to include safe deposit boxes. And let me tell you the reason why I don't want to include that into the bet. Because this is something that's not like, as we say, it's not in the bank. You understand? This is something that is not insured by the FDIC. This is my private money. I do not want to include it in the bet. But I will include things that are verifiable, that are, I'm not hiding money. I know what you're all going to say. This money has been, the money I have in my safe deposit boxes is money that was taxable money that I paid. It is my money. I am not hiding any money from anybody. So if the IRS ever audited me, I am not hiding any money because I know you lunatics are going to say something like that. It's just that it's money that is it's private money. I don't want to include it. But here's what I will include in the bet. I worked my ass off. Okay, when my wife got stage 4 breast cancer, I had to work my ass off to come up with $150,000 to put down on my house to give my wife and my family a wonderful life. That was all my doing of working hard. Okay, and I have been paying all the bills. I put food on the table. That is my doing. I support my family. So that's my credit. Okay, so my wife, unfortunately, because she worked during 9/11, unfortunately, she got stage 4 breast cancer because of the toxins in the air, and she's receiving up to $1 million. And as I said, we have a family trust set up for the kids. So that's the bet. In other words, Chad is trying to say that I don't have $25,000. So what I'm saying, Chad, is if I provide those 3 things to you, there is a family trust set up for my children. Very lucrative. Okay, my wife, I will provide you, we have the letter, I have it. I have the letter from my wife's attorney. She's receiving up to $1 million. I have it, okay? And the last thing is the equity that is in my home, which is well over $200,000. You're saying I don't have 25, Chad, isn't that what you're saying? I don't have 25,000, okay? All right, now, just those 3 things. I mean, I'll include AMC too, whatever you want me to include with that. But that's not really, AMC and GameStop is not the bulk. Like it's only 10%. It's 10% of my net worth. So that's why I don't really, to me, it's measly money. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have a lot of my money in AMC in terms of my net worth, in terms of my total net worth. My total net worth in AMC, Ape, and GameStop is only 10%. So honestly, it's not that much. I want to show them the big money. I want to show them the big fuzzles, okay? So if I provide you with the following, My wife is getting up to $1 million. It's confirmed. It's confirmed. We have the letter from the lawyer. I have over 200,000, close to 300,000 in equity in my home, and there is a trust set up for my children. They're set up. You're talking close to $2 million right there. Okay, that's what you're talking. You're talking between the family trust. You're talking between my wife's, okay, the VCF, and the equity that I did, me. You got to give me credit that I put into the home and maintained the home. You're talking close to a $2 million mark. Now, Chad Clifford is saying, I don't have 25,000. So here's the bet. If I can provide you with those three items, I want in this, we're going to put this in writing. I want the deed to your home. I want the deed to your house. You will transfer the deed to my name. All assets that you have, including your bank account, including anything, your cars, anything. If you own any asset, your furniture in your house, guitars, anything, TVs, couches, I want it all. I want everything, okay? And your wife will agree every day, once a day, to massage me and my wife. Okay, that's the bet. Now, if you agree to these terms, email me, Chad. Listen, here's my email. Richard, RICHARD, L as in Larry, E as in Edward, 101. Again, Richard, RICHARD, L as in Larry, E as in Edward, 101 at gmail.com. I'll have my attorney draw up the contract. And that's it. So I am confirming to you I am interested in taking the bet. But it's those terms. All I have to provide to you is that my wife will be receiving close to $1 million, okay, through the Victims Compensation Fund. I have at least $200,000 or more in equity in my home, and we have a family trust set up. That's the bet. Everything else to me is immaterial. It's immaterial. I'm not going to make a bet with you about small, measly money. Those three items that I just said to you is close to $2 million. Okay? It's close to $2 million. You said, Chad, these were your exact words, I don't have 25,000. Isn't that what you said, Chad? I don't have 25. So I'm showing you that our family has close to $2 million. I think that's a pretty fair bet, okay? If you accept the bet, send me the email. We draw up the contracts. I want everything. I want your house, your furniture, your cash, everything in your bank account. I want your furniture. I want everything you own in your house. And your wife, your Asian wife, will agree to massage me and my wife for 1 year. For 1 year, she has to come to our house every day and massage us. That's the bet. Let me know if you accept it.